Hi, and welcome to day number 4 of my 21-day Raise Your Frequency vlogs. This is Nery Martinez with Your Soul Therapy. I'm going to talk about a big one today, you guys. It is about negativity. One of the major factors for you to lower your vibe. Seriously, this is a huge one, especially for me. I'm going to go through a couple of important aspects of negativity and give you a tip on each one, and I hope that this finds you well, and I hope that these tips can be implemented in your own life and that they change you in the way that you view things and in the way that you do things, so that you can raise that level of energy that gets quickly depleted in our everyday life. Negativity is all around us, you know it. From that negative person in your life that you can't remove, to the media, just adversity sometimes actually causes a lot of negative stress on our daily life. So one of the things that we need to do is we kind of need to detach from the negativity. When you start absorbing the negative vibes from people, places, or things, you start feeling negative. You start behaving in a negative manner. And I'm going to tell you a couple of things that you start doing so you can pinpoint when you start, so you can quickly stop and therefore raise your frequency. One of the things that we do is we need to learn how to release defensiveness. When we're in a negative vibe, we tend to think that everybody and everything is out to get us. And that only causes us to attract more of the same. So release your defensiveness. The other thing that you can do is you can learn to let go. I just read a quote that really made me think. The quote was, "Let go or be dragged." And isn't that the truth? When you hold on too tight, you really feel like it's dragging you. Let it go. Maybe pause. That's a good one. If you're struggling with something, maybe a decision or an action that you need to take, and it's just overwhelming you, and you almost feel like it's dragging you down, let it go for that day. Start again maybe in an hour or maybe the next day, but take a step back, and that will totally help you with that. And also, taking action when your vibe is down is not a good idea, because sometimes we make hasty decisions that we regret later because we were not focused, we were not in balance. So make sure that when you're making really tough decisions, that you're in a place of calmness and peace and balance. If you're not, then work on raising your frequency, and then once you do, then go ahead and make that decision. I personally have done this, and it was extremely hard at the beginning, and I'm going to tell you what it is. I really seriously thought that I was going to die. But you know what? I came out back even more powerful than ever. And that is when I took a week off of technology. I know you guys are like, what? I could never. It's not easy. You have no idea how much you guys are addicted to technology, addicted to social media, addicted to, just think about it. Every single thing runs through the internet. And when you don't have the internet, you don't have your music, you don't have your Facebook, you don't have your YouTube, it gets really and you can get really anxious. You're like, oh, I can't do this. You don't have to connect. But you guys, the thing is, disconnecting yourself gives you so much space to be with yourself and your thoughts, and to create the clarity in your mind that you so desperately need when your energy is low or your inspiration is low. So I encourage you to try it. And it might not have to be a week, but taking a couple of days off from social media is a big, big help in order to raise your energy back up. And two major, major things that I don't like doing, but sometimes because I'm around other people that do, I start, behaving like this, and it totally sucks. It does drain my energy and is not productive. And that's self-pity and complaining. Do not, do not, do not behave like the victim. We always have the power to do something that will change your situation. So instead of throwing yourself a pity party or instead of complaining, you need to work on your strategy to change that problem. And if you cannot change it immediately, then you have to work on your attitude. And that is one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou. She's my sister. We were born on the same day. Different year, of course. But yeah, she's like, you have to change your attitude if you really can't change your circumstance, at least at the time. And I totally, totally vibe with that, because complaining and self-pity and just that negative talk all the time, it helps you to remain in a low state frequency. And on top of that, it attracts the same. And you do not want to do that. So work on those things, you guys. I hope these tips helped you. I'm going to go get ready for work. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And for the women out there who need a little support, a little love, a little encouragement, I welcome you to my Facebook group, which is Heal Your Soul Sacred Circle. And it is a safe place, a community that I am creating for everyone who wants to join. Women only, of course. And I would love to have you there and to get to know you guys. So have a great, great day. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.